You don't understand.
Woo! A colony! You voted for Trump?
Take a look at this, Grandma. If you voted for Trump, and yes, that includes cousin Doreen, she has a few choice words for you. Welcome to the Dave Show. So glad you're here. Stick around, my friends. Today, the rage gets loud, the conspiracies get weird, and we close on some ducklings who get a Mother's Day miracle. But first, it's Monday, so you know what that means. Well, that is the best death certificate I think I've ever seen. poor Democrat Party. You can't gerrymander anymore. Oh, poor babies. My constitutional rights, your feelings. That's right. We don't give a crap about your feelings, my friend. It's all about facts. And you know the Dems are totally cooked when even blondes are now telling AOC jokes. It's poor AOC. She is dumb. I'm so glad I grew up doing this, splashing through puddles, being outside, touching grass, instead of doing this. Yeah, that's a horrible way to grow up. Poor Gen Z. I am more believable than 81 million votes. I think that's completely accurate. That is a very stoic-looking Bigfoot right there, for sure. MAGA is the new Republican. Okay. Rhinos are the old Democrats. Ugh, rhinos. And Democrats are the new communists. Yeah, I think that's actually totally correct. I don't know. Looks good to me. Remember when men dressed like women? Yeah. To prove they had a mental illness, right? That was Klinger's whole entire spiel. Now, you millennials, some of you Gen Zers, no way. But the Gen Xers out there know exactly who I'm talking about, who Klinger is. Yeah, that was his whole entire premise to try to get out of the military. If a liberal from 1960s showed up today, they'd be considered conservative. I think that's pretty spot on. If a liberal from today showed up in 1960, they'd be considered an absolute lunatic. All right, my friends, it is time. We have arrived at that liberal pool of madness, so sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone.
Hey, f you if you voted for Trump. F you, f your mother, f your sister, f your cousin, f Doreen.
Oh, Doreen. Oh, yeah.
Trump said the United States will be running Venezuela. Woo! A colony. Woo! Imperialism. All for what? So a multinational corporation can get profit.
Some of y'all say you hate Donald Trump, but you don't understand. I hate him so much that I hate everyone who doesn't hate him. If you don't hate him, I hate you. And I hate him so much for putting that in my heart. I hate him more than anything for making me hate that much.
Yeah, way to play the victim. I mean, you don't have any responsibility on whether you hate somebody or not. No. It's always the other person's fault.
That orange has basically gutted every department in America that can help contain another pandemic. And now there's this hantavirus shit out in the ocean with a 40% death rate.
Ooh.
AT&T, Melinda Keynes Wallach. They're attacking me through the text message. They're trying to control my body movements. We need to have ID on all the cell phone numbers immediately. So I'm scared and I'm expressing myself. Okay, I took my Cobenfy, so I'm fine now.
And since it is Mother's Day today, as of recording, I did want to include at least one clip for the moms, and naturally, the Lib Zone found a way to make even motherhood just a little bit complicated. Take a look.
What is a mother to you?
Support and love. Well, it's a nurturer.
The hardest working person there is.
Her.
Good answer, buddy. That is the right call.
Someone who births you, who brings you into this world, who looks after you.
Do you think children need a mother?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Do you think that there's today any sort of effort to redefine motherhood?
There are efforts in today's world to redefine everything.
What do you think? Can a man be a mother?
Oh, no.
This comes from the CDC and the NIH, and they have given different terms that we should use when referring to mothers. An individual does not need to have given birth to breastfeed or chest feed. They're also trying to call mothers birthing people or chest feeders.
You know, I got to tell you, I really hate that term chest feeders. I don't know what it is about it. It is vulgar to my ears. I'm not sure why, but it is. Okay.
I don't know about that.
They're nuts.
I think that we learned during COVID that the CDC isn't to be trusted at all times.
Well, happy Mother's Day. Now let's get back to the collapse of society.
Just in case the nukes start dropping, I want all of you to know none of this was worth it. I would not do any of this over again. Please, for f***'s sake, let this be the last karmic cycle of my soul.
I'm sure it can't be that difficult to find the address of the Supreme Court justices in Virginia. Anyway, y'all should start protesting in their front f***s. That's the only way you'll ever get these f***ing pieces of shit to listen. Go make them uncomfortable as shit.
If you're mad about this, but you're not mad about this, well, you're a hypocrite. Just saying.
What the f are bird hands? Why do you always have something to complain about? What the f is bird hands? What do you mean? Bird hands is red flag, bird hand. What the f is that? Why is it always something?
You know who I know I'm immediately not going to agree with? Anyone who makes a video and does this. Anyone who does the bird hands in a video. I know I'm not going to agree with them. Because I know they're crazy.
Yes.
Bird hands. Bird hands. Someone just commented that I have bird hands. And I was like, what the f is bird hands? And I went to go look because it's a search in my video now. So I was like, what the f is bird hands? I'm looking. And it's girls talk like this. And like this. And like this and this and this and this. And I'm like, yeah, low key. Low key though. Not a lot.
Yeah, just low key. That's another term I don't like. Low key, I don't know. Is that a Gen Z? That's a Gen Z term, right? Anyways, okay.
But I do it. So, oh, look, it just happened right there.
Yep.
I guess I do. But it's just like, I don't know. It just happens. Oops, sorry. Sorry, my bird hands intimidate you. I'm just kidding.
Okay, seriously, I don't even understand why you care because, like, what is the whole problem? Like, what is the point? I don't get it. It's not a big deal. Seriously.
I agree that bird hands is trying to convey a very specific message to men, right? Besides the fact that most of the women who do it have very nice nails. When you watch videos like this,
they're also kind of crazy, I think, you know?
It is almost always a woman making a video
with crazy eyes
for women. So this is telling men that this video is not for you. So you can go find your own videos that are made for you instead of trying to police women's hand movements.
Okay, we've got our final 2 contestants there. Yeah.
9, Emma Anderson.
Oh! Well, it's got to be the one on the left, right? In the white dress. I mean, that's obvious. It's the obvious winner. Right? What? What is happening? Okay, there is no way Hannah, if that's her, I guess that's her name. There's no way that she would be winning a traditional beauty contest. That's just not happening. These judges have to be virtue signaling. That's the only logical explanation for her winning. I'm sure she's probably a wonderful human being and a great personality, probably very motivated in life, probably would be a great friend to have, but she is not She is not the winner of a traditional beauty pageant. No way. I mean, look at the previous winners. Notice any differences? Yeah. Prove my point. I mean, seriously, what did she do to actually prepare to try to win this beauty pageant? All these other girls, young ladies, I'm sure they spent many days with little to no food, which, I mean, that's horrible. But, you know, they trained, they prepped, they did their whatever, exercises, swimsuit, whatever. I don't know what they do in preparation, but there's a lot of preparation traditionally in a normal beauty pageant. This lady right here, Hannah, she did none of it. So what kind of messaging does that send to the young girls out there that want to compete in these beauty pageants? They go, hey, look at Hannah. Screw it. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to eat like more pizza. that'll maybe secure me the top spot, right? Oh, there you have it. You're Miss Vermont. I hope you're proud of your virtue signaling DEI representative for your state. Oh boy. She's unhealthy and obese. What kind of role model is she? Well, she's a role. Hello? What? Is this thing on? At least it's not a dude. Well, I'll give you that. That's for sure. That they didn't go that far. Honestly, I'd be sad if I was her. She should know and understand that she is nothing more than a giant piece of virtue signaling and nothing more. Yeah, I think that's the harsh truth. That's the equivalent of this guy winning a bodybuilding contest. Yeah, that would happen in a million years. That's funny. I'm sorry, but this is a beauty contest. Emphasis on the word beauty. 99.9% of the contestants in these competitions work extremely hard to stay in shape. Yeah, that's what I was saying before. And what does she do? She just sits on the couch and does nothing, right? She has to do absolutely zero prep to walk in and win it all. Stop giving rewards for gluttony and sloth. And the video of Hannah kind of took me down a rabbit hole that I kind of wished I didn't go down. Let's take a look and, well, you're about to go down it too, so. So buckle up, my friends.
For those of you who are talking about how disturbing it is to see people wasting away on Ozempic, I love it. I love it. I'm glad we're having these conversations. But I want you to never, ever laugh at or tolerate another fat joke again.
Don't do it.
Oh, I feel so fat. Never again.
Never. Never again.
Never again, okay? Because that's where this moment leads us to. That's where that leads us to. Is what we're seeing right now.
Okay.
People wasting away. Unable to eat full meals.
Oh no.
GLP-1 ads everywhere. Serena Williams.
No, not Serena Williams. Losing like 40 pounds or whatever. Getting into shape. Oh no, that's
on
horrible.
GLP-1s. Do not laugh at the fat jokes. Do not tolerate fat jokes.
Don't do it.
Stop calling yourself fat when you're not fat.
Well, I am kind of fat still, so I have no problem saying it.
Not that being fat is a bad thing. Obviously. It's not.
Obviously.
It's not a bad thing. Stop being disrespectful to fat people.
I think it's wild of all of you that have the audacity to be like, you're not losing weight because you're not eating right. Do you know what the I'm eating, bitch? Do you know what I'm eating on a daily basis?
No, tell us.
2 eggs, some salsa, 2 sausage links,
Okay.
Greek yogurt, a teaspoon of peanut butter and frozen raspberries, This is literally a third of a bell pepper, 4 carrots, a piece of broccoli, a piece of cauliflower, and a quarter of an English cucumber. And then this is cottage cheese with grapes and strawberries. And then chicken lunch meat. Tell me where the I'm eating unhealthy, you dumb cunts.
Well, it's probably when you stop by McDonald's or Wendy's or something somewhere in the day, because, you know.
Son of a bitch! Love you, bye.
So this next image I saw, I originally just passed right by it because I was like, oh, okay, the guy likes ice cream, I guess. No big deal. But as I was going down further into this rabbit hole, my brain was like, wait a minute. What's the deal with that picture that I saw? There had to have been something going on. Let me show you the picture. This is it. And it says, well, this guy is going to hell. I'm like, well, why would he go to hell for liking ice cream? But then I took a closer look and it was like, oh, okay. Do you see it? It's actually a really large lady sitting, looks like a bunch of ice cream. And he puts it in the cone. Okay, I can see why he might be going to hell for that one, but it's actually kind of funny. You haven't partied until you've walked home with your ass on backwards. Yeah. Well, that's totally what it looks like. I'm sorry, but it does.
Here's everything I ate in a day as a mom of 3 who's trying her best on a health journey.
Her best, mind you. She's trying her best. Let's keep that in mind as we see this journey unfold before us.
This is when we had family over, so I had started the day off with a sugar-free brownie, and yeah, I used regular caramel, homemade caramel on top. I also had 3 pierogies with sour cream and 2 tacos. I had a steak taco with homemade salsa and homemade guac. I also had a chicken taco with homemade salsa and homemade guac. Sometime after that, I ate a 3rd taco. It was a steak taco with sour cream. After everyone left, I had 3 deviled eggs and 3 more pierogies. So I ended up making 3 different types of pierogies, and no, they were not homemade, but I bought sweet cheese, sauerkraut, and potato and onion. I actually really enjoyed the turtle brownies and the pistachio cake. The pistachio cake reminded me of the sugar-free pistachio jello mix. For the brownies, I used a sugar-free mix, but I did make homemade caramel. I don't know how to do alternative for sugar. I ended the day with a cheese tamale and some nachos. I had tortilla chips with salsa, sour cream, and some more steak. Thanks for watching.
Just a reminder, you do not have to be skinny to be pretty. You do not have to be skinny to be pretty.
Well, I mean, it's all kind of subjective, right? This woman is not pretty. This woman is not healthy. This woman is grossly overweight. The liberal lunatics can delude themselves into thinking this is normal, but that ship has sailed. She and her confidence are beautiful. Okay, well, you have to still, try to keep that self-respect going.
No, I'm going to show you.
Oh, don't.
That is a fupa.
Well, I'm a rather intelligent man, but I had no idea what a fupa was. And yeah, she definitely had one. Well, I did find out some interesting things during this journey. This is one of them we're about to see. Because, you just have to ask yourself, you have to wonder, these really, really, really large people, how do they, take care of themselves after going to the bathroom? I really had no idea. I was over 300 pounds not too long ago, and it was starting borderline to get kind of difficult, but I was like, man, if I get much bigger, I don't know how this is going to happen. But this lady tells us exactly, I guess, how it happens. So enjoy.
You take a little bit of toilet paper. It has grooves in it
So you stick it in the groove.
Oh, it's like a Swiffer for your butt, I guess, right?
And then you wrap it around.
Okay.
And then you stick it in the groove. And then you reach however you want to reach, and you wipe your ass. And then this is like spring loaded. So if you spring and you're in the toilet, this
doesn't look too springy.
falls off.
Does it really? I don't know.
Because the spring kicks out the toilet paper.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
So yeah, I am just sitting on the toilet fully clothed. I'm not currently pooping.
Well, thanks for telling us that. I didn't think you were actually right in the process of doing it while filming, but thanks for clearing that up.
But yeah, I have a wand that I use.
Ever notice how you rarely see fat old people? It really makes you think. Yeah, it kind of does. And what this mother makes for a meal it's kind of exactly why we have so many people that, well, are obese and kind of morbidly obese. I'm sorry to say. Okay, an egg, yeah. Oh gosh. Can you have some egg with that salt, please? My gosh. Oh my gosh. There's more seasoning than egg. What? That's so disgusting. Okay. Oh, some cheese. Oh, just on regular bread? Not even toasted? Oh gosh, what? That is an abomination. I'm sorry, but if anybody out there thinks that this looks real tasty, please let me know in the comments, because I can't see how this would be good, like, at all. Ugh. Gross.
Black people created the English language.
What the hell did you just say?
Now, we have been lied to into believing that a person who descended from a cave created the English language. But when they came out of the cave, they didn't even know how to speak. So how the hell could they teach us a language?
Racist much? What is going on?
A language among who descended from the caves. They told us that they created English, but they didn't know how to speak.
Well, you might not like white people, but a white person did invent braces, so that's at least one thing we've got going for us.
If you're white and you're mispronouncing words, and someone from the community that the word is from politely corrects you, and now you have the knowledge of how it's actually supposed to be pronounced, but you completely ignore it and still continue pronouncing words the way that you want to, you are racist. There is no debate about it. It's one thing to not know, it's another thing to outright refuse. Because you guys don't do this with other languages. It's only when brown people are involved.
Gotcha. Yeah, you're totally right. Or maybe it's just we don't care. That's probably closer to the truth. 2015, you're a racist. Wait, what? Wait, no, I'm not. No. Don't say that. 2025, you're a racist. F off. An optimist says the glass is half full, right? Pessimist, half empty, of course. Well, what does a leftist say? Oh, the water's racist. Yeah, of course.
Nah, since y'all want to change everything, how about y'all do this? How about y'all do me a favor? Go ahead and re-add, since we reinstating old shit, let's bring back that literacy test. You remember how they used to make them maggots prove that they can read or write before they cast their vote? That's what we need to happen. So while y'all redoing it, I don't know where y'all gonna add this in your little crock of bullshit, but go see if y'all could write that somewhere in, because I think a lot of them is gonna struggle with trying to cast that ballot if they got to prove that they can read, write, and understand. Oh my gosh, we might have it in the bag.
She's crazy. Sitting with me today is my global entry card, my military ID card, my Texas driver's license, my Texas license to carry, because that's how we roll in Texas, my congressional card, and of course, the good old-fashioned American passport. What sorcery is this? What am I, the Black Houdini? How was I able to pull off the impossible and attain not one, not two, not three, but 6 government-issue IDs? Personal responsibility in this country. I fought for this country as an Apache helicopter pilot to protect free and fair elections, and having a government-issued ID isn't racist, it's American. You need to have an ID to drive a car, to check into the airport, open a bank account. You need an ID for basically everything to be a responsible adult in this country, except for voting, apparently, according to the left.
Well, it looks like the subculture of the white community has joined the crash out crew. Ay, ay, ay. Take a look.
Hey! Hey! Get inside! Get inside! Get inside! Go, go, go!
Listen to their phone. That lady is stuck. Okay.
As we near the end of the show, take a look at this car that is not exactly what you think it is at first glance. Take a look. And finally, my friends, we come to a clip where we have some ducklings that, in the end, quite frankly, they have a much better day than Cousin Doreen had. Take a look. Well, today, Cousin Doreen took some heat, the conspiracies got creative, and the CDC, well, they tried to retire the word mother altogether, but we ended with a mama duck who didn't need a rebrand, just a rescue. Well, that's it for me today, my friends. Thank you for spending time. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, slap that bell all around, and give me a hype if you can. And until the next episode, stay safe and have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear. Let the thoughts build up until I can't hear.